Alright, so we have the TONOR TC-777 USB condenser microphone. So this guy contacted me on my email account and asked and offered to send one over. He was pretty polite about it, so I said sure, I'll check one out. So generally I use this HyperX microphone that I'm recording on. Right there, you can see my Neewer microphone shield, baffling, whatever you call this shit. And then I have like a moving mic there to help block sound. That microphone is like $200. This one's like 35 bucks. So we got an instruction manual, service card, 2-year warranty, pretty good. A pretty detailed little manual here. Shows for Apple devices, Windows devices. Oh, different languages. Alright, so it's not that big, it's just a bunch of languages. So it comes with its own little pop screen thing. Supposed to make your audio sound better, I guess. Very nice packaging. And then, oh, this is to hold the little pop screen. And then this is just a USB cord with a little Velcro strip, of course. And then, yeah, this little built-in mount thing. And then the microphone just comes out. This is just like rubber. So I guess you could just shove it down in there. Yeah, so it seems pretty good there. It's not going anywhere. And then I guess you would put this right here. If you look at it side by side, the TONOR microphone is substantially smaller than the HyperX. Has this little guy there. Also, it's a pretty neat looking, looks like a professional microphone, I guess, and all this stuff should help reduce noise, I guess. I don't know, I'm not very smart about microphones. So I will say, for the price, you're getting a pretty good little package here. I don't expect it to replace my HyperX. I'll try it. I'm gonna make a video using this, and it does help. But you can also use it for conference calls. Like at least for my HyperX, I use it all the time. Certainly in our current world of work from home lives, I use that HyperX plugged into Lenovo USB-C dock. So I have it currently plugged into this Lenovo Chromebook, and I'm using that to record the audio to make these videos. With the dock, you just use this one cord here, and I can swap that between my Lenovo Windows laptop and my Lenovo Chromebook and my MacBook. And so I can take conference calls using that as a microphone. Like, certainly if you've been in a Zoom meeting lately, you can see how shitty some people sound. And these USB microphones are a nice way to fix that. So even if this isn't as quality as the HyperX, it's going to be leaps and bounds better than your built-in MacBook microphone, I would assume, or you're using your headset on your phones. So you can see it's about the size of my hand. I'm looking forward to testing this guy out. So we just did the unboxing now. I am gonna plug it in, and I'll try to use it for both a YouTube video and for a phone call, like a conference call meeting type thing. And I'll report back. I'm not going to record the conference call, obviously, but for me, it's going to be beneficial. For one, my wife is a teacher. She has to do remote teaching now, and she's going to look forward to, I keep telling her how good my setup is. She was wanting to use my setup, but I also need my setup, of course. So now she can use this microphone when I'm not using it. And then for me personally, I make YouTube videos, and I usually make them here. The audio quality, I think, is greatly improved since I started using a real microphone like the HyperX that we're recording on. I used to just record using my phone. Like this video is just through my LG V60, but if you look at my old videos, the audio quality is one of the rougher parts of my videos. And that's because I was just using the phone audio. Being able to use an actual microphone, the quality is a lot better. And, I have this whole convoluted home office / studio thing set up here. And I don't want to, I'm lazy. I don't want to take this HyperX down every time I want to move it around. So I plan on using this if I want to, my son's bedroom's over here. And he his Switch setup there. He likes playing on his Switch monitor, on his Acer monitor or Asus monitor, as opposed to my setup. So this, I can just plug the microphone into that, into my Chromebook, take it over there and sit in his room and record him playing. With this, I can still get the quality audio without having to move. And you know, $35. Pretty cheap, inexpensive, I guess is the better word to say. Alright, so we'll check it out. That's just the unboxing. I'll add some more stuff on this, and I'll probably have a video posted where I actually use the microphone. So, you know, look forward to that coming out soon. Alright, thanks. Alright, so now I'm recording this on my Samsung Galaxy Note 20. Here is the TONOR microphone, and here's my Chromebook. This is how I normally record YouTube videos. If you look up here, that is my HyperX Quadcast. Now it's on an arm and it has the little baffle and all that, so it's gonna sound a little different, but either way, this is how I'm gonna test it. So for all my videos, I use my Chromebook and this Android app to record it, and it syncs right to my Google Drive, and then I can merge it together in the video editing process. So to give you an example, if I check here, I can tell I have both of them plugged in at the moment, but right now HyperX is the one I'm picking. Here I'm recording on the HyperX. Alright, so if I edited this right, I have muted the microphone on the phone, and you're hearing the audio from the HyperX itself. If you see all this pattern, that's every time it hears a sound. And now I do have that little baffle thing next to it. I don't know what you call that. The little... So I have a moving blanket there for sound purposes as well, and that little black styrofoam thing around it from Neewer to help muffle the sound as well. I'm just in my basement, a big open area, and back there is the furnace. Air conditioner's kicking on now, and so even if I don't say anything, you can see it makes a little line of the sound. Alright, so now we should be back on the Note 20 audio, and I'm going to test the TONOR in the same similar method. Inside the book here, there's some instructions here, or at least settings. So you can change the sample rate to 44 Hertz at 16 bits. So I guess I'm going to do this one. So that's all I'm really doing is setting it's at a wave format, and then I set it to the 44 Hertz is what I'm going off of here, right? Alright, so now let me check here to make sure my audio input is set to the TONOR microphone. Alright. So now we should be on the TONOR microphone. You can see the line there if I tap it. It's not good for the microphone, but you can tell it's working. Alright, so ideally I have now muted the audio on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20, and now we're hearing the TONOR microphone at about a hand's length away. So you can see how much smaller this is. With the TONOR, I find I need to hold it to my mouth. It does sound pretty good. I think I've made 2 videos with this, but you kind of have to hold it like an actual, like a TV person microphone. The HyperX is higher than I would normally have it. I just set up this new desk and these new monitors, so the HyperX is a lot taller than I would normally make it. So I feel like if I had the TONOR up there, I wouldn't be able to hear. I'll let me try to stretch my arm out. So you can see I have the TONOR about as high as I had before. With the HyperX, it's in my hand, of course, as opposed to being on an arm without that baffle. So I don't know how it's gonna come across. I kind of put this part right up to my mouth, just about. So like, as I said, I've recorded videos with this when my son's playing the game, and I do think it sounds pretty good, but I had to keep my mouth pretty close to it for it to sound as good. And so there's pros and cons here. One, it doesn't pick up a lot of background noise, so like if I don't talk, this line right now will be smaller than it was with the HyperX. See how small that line was? The air conditioner is still running. It's just not picking up it on the HyperX, which is cool, I guess. When I record the videos with my son and I use the TONOR microphone, you can't hear shit he says. I come in nice and clear. When I use the HyperX, I could hear his talking and my talking, even though he was in a different chair than me, obviously. With the TONOR, you only heard me. You didn't hear anything he said. I made 2 separate videos that are posted on my YouTube channel, a Fortnite one and a Rogue one, I believe. And I'll put the links. For me, recording a YouTube video, you know, I want the audio to show. I want his audio to pick up for that purposes. But like during the daytime, when I'm using stuff for business and I'm having a conference call, I don't want to hear my dogs. I don't want to hear the other people in the house. So the Tonor microphone is better for that regards than the HyperX. But I still think the Tonor has to be closer to my mouth to pick my audio up. Like right now, I'm a hand and a half away, I guess, a foot and a half maybe. And I don't know how well this is picking my audio up. It's probably going to be pretty low. Whereas if I pick it now right up on my mouth, it'll get a little louder and probably sound a lot clearer. So it's hard to determine. Now for $39, the current price is now $39, whereas the HyperX is now $200 something. For that price, it's a no-brainer. I don't think the HyperX is $200 better than the Tonor. I mean, for $39, this is pretty stellar. That's really all we got here. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to try to test out the Tonor microphone arm as well, and maybe, we'll see. So I got this desk where I'm clamping shit too. Like you can see a little Vivo stand I have back there for my dual monitor setup. And then I have my webcam arm, and then, because this desk goes up and down, so I need a microphone arm. So I'm wanting Tonor. I'm going to try to get these Tonor folks to send me a microphone arm to mount to this desk, so when I move the desk up, because it's a standing desk, I don't have to move that arm every time. Alright, but yeah, I'll be using this in more videos, so if you want to see, just check the description, and it should show Tonor in there if I use it, and I'll have a link to it, and then, or, you know, I usually say if I use the Tonor or the HyperX in any of my videos, so if you think the audio is good or bad in either one, just feel free to check the description. It should say what it is. But overall, I think the Tonor is pretty good. Alright, thanks for checking me out.